Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. Global Issues News Headlines.
March 22, 9:37 America, New York. Breaking down barriers to women's land rights starts in our homes. New York, March 22, IPS, at the opening of the 68th session of the Commission on the Status of Women, CSW, on March 11, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said, "Your gathering this year is focused on how tackling poverty and strengthening institutions and financing with a gender perspective are critical to accelerate gender equality."
RT World News. March 22, 8:23 America, New York. Poland gearing up to get involved in Ukraine conflict, former U.S. Army officer. Stanislav Krapivnik told RT that Warsaw is using claims that Moscow is preparing to attack NATO to justify a preemptive strike of its own. BBC News World.
March 22, 8:11 America, New York. Ukraine's largest dam ablaze after Russian strikes. Large areas of Ukraine are suffering blackouts after Russian missiles targeted energy infrastructure.
Wall Street Journal World News.
March 22, 8:05 America, New York. Zelensky criticizes U.S. military aid delays as Russia strikes power plants. The overnight barrage followed a spate of Ukrainian drone attacks on Russian oil refineries in recent months.
The Independent.
March 22, 8:02 America, New York. God gave us Trump. Christian media evangelicals preach a messianic message. Last month Trump vowed to defend Christianity and urged Christians to vote for him. Copyright Reuters.
RT World News. March 22, 7:59 America, New York. Ukraine faces series of retreats, Pentagon. Regardless of setbacks, the U.S. will not send its soldiers to the country. A spokesperson stressed the Pentagon expects Ukraine to make retreats in the conflict with Russia. A Pentagon spokesperson said on Thursday, while urging Congress to resume military aid to Kiev. Wall Street Journal World News.
March 22, 7:58 America, New York. Blinken arrives in Israel as U.S. pushes for a ceasefire deal. Major sticking points remain in negotiations for an agreement to free hostages and alleviate the humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
Wall Street Journal World News. March 22, 7:54 America, New York. Little League scandal Royals Washington, D.C., elite. Either you end this crap, or I'm walking. Cheating allegations in Tony Corner of U.S. Capitol pits high-powered parents against one another, and leads to a discovery.
WorldCBSNews.com.
March 22, 7:54 America, New York. For the first time, Russia admits it's in a state of war with Ukraine. The admission marks an escalation in official language used to describe the conflict, which the Kremlin initially referred to as a special military operation.
WorldCBSNews.com.
March 22, 7:54 America, New York. Man given death sentence in poisoning of Netflix producer. Xu Yao poisoned the food of company founder Lin Chi in 2020 because of a dispute over the running of the business, the court said.
Fox World News. March 22, 7:50 America, New York. Former Filipino congressman arrested over alleged involvement in governor's killing. Arnolfo Teves Jr., a former Filipino congressman, has been arrested on accusations of orchestrating the killings of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo and 8 others.
Fox World News. March 22, 7:47 America, New York. Former executive receives death sentence after poisoning founder of popular Chinese gaming company. A former executive was sentenced to death for poisoning his company's founder in December 2020 following a dispute over business operations, officials say.
Wall Street Journal World News.
March 22, 7:41 America, New York. Congress nears finish line in marathon fight over federal spending. As a shutdown deadline looms again, the House is set to vote on a $1.2 trillion package Friday, followed by the Senate.
New York Times World News.
March 22, 7:39 America, New York. Russian attack leaves over 1 million in Ukraine without electricity. Power plants and a major hydroelectric dam were damaged in what Ukrainian officials said was one of the war's largest assaults on energy infrastructure. Copyright Nicole Tung for The New York Times. Rescuers amid destroyed homes in Zaporizhia, southeastern Ukraine, on Friday.
RT World News.
March 22, 7:39 America, New York. Timofey Bordachev, Emmanuel Macron might be a clown, but he's a dangerous clown. French elites are traumatized by the decline of their country, and their leader is throwing his toys out of the pram.